And we are live. What is happening, beautiful humans? It came to my attention that I didn't go live last week. I sincerely apologize. It's not like me. We've been going live every week, just about every week for just over 3 years, almost 3.5 years this September. So I don't like missing weeks, although I've got a really good reason. I was at a festival with my daughter and my family. My wife was vending. We set up the Shakti Sanctuary at High Vibe Fest, which it turned out to be a family affair in that Anthony and his brother Brent cloud people. He also is our director of harmonics and makes all of the inHarmony music that you all love. We got to drop in person, in nature, Central California. It was a little hot. I was chasing around a 5-year-old for the entire weekend, 5 days, 6 days that we were out there. And always takes a little more to get there and a little more to get back and get settled. And my energy is a little drained, but I've been back in the driver's seat since Tuesday. Thank you all for your patience in my follow-up. I am just about caught up on all fronts, Telegram and voicemails, and I still have to get Facebook and Instagram comments going, but we'll get there. And nonetheless, it's good to get caught up and it's good to be back in the seat. These days have been jam-packed. There is so much that I want to share with you, and I just can't because it's not to the finish line yet. But everything that I'm going to share with you today is to the finish line, and there is a lot for us to share, which I'm super, super excited about. So I'm going to get this ready for us to share. Yeah, not quite ready yet, but for now, we're going to go back here, and June is in full swing. And so many new customers and new users have come on board. So many new affiliates are ready to share. There is so much newness happening in the inHarmony ecosystem. And I'm grateful to welcome each and every one of you to our Telegram groups, to our ecosystem, to using our technology. I've spoken to probably half a dozen new owners today, and everybody is raving about our equipment, our music meditations, the experience, and more importantly, the impact that they're having in their local community, and it lights me up. I am pretty excited to let you know that our container has arrived early. We were expecting it to come in between the 17th and the 19th, and I've got a scheduled delivery for Monday, the 16th. So if that's the case, we should be shipping by Friday, the 20th, if not sooner, and I'm pretty pumped about that. Our next container after that, container number 4, is already through quality control. So I'm waiting on the final PO to see exactly what's going to fit in the container. It's a little Tetris setup for us to get that into the container. So we'll see exactly how many of each unit and what is going to be included in that container. Sadly, I don't think it's going to be many Sound Lounge ones, but we will see. And we'll get into our inventory here in a moment. And then I'll give you a little bit more detail on those containers. Then we'll go through our usual modules and sections here as well. Like I said, it has been a big year, and I still feel like we're just getting started. I know it's June, and we're coming up on 6 months of 2025, which is wild by itself, but we're already on to our 4th container of the year, which is just absolutely incredible. And we're placing our orders now for the second half of the year, which we haven't had to do. So it's a very exciting time, and there's a lot going on in the background that is going to be brought to the finish line very, very soon. Inventory in our warehouse. 0 inHarmony Sound Lounge ones. As you know, we have been taking pre-orders since our last container. We have 18 pre-orders and 18 arriving. We actually have 19 pre-orders, but I'm trying to keep the containers together. So 18 of 18 are going to come in and then go out. And then we have 1 pre-order for our next container and she's already aware that the wait here, I'm projecting maybe August for Sound Lounge ones, but we're going to do our hardest to get them in as soon as humanly possible. We're down to 46 inHarmony Sound Lounge 3s. However, I have 74 arriving next week. We're down to 38 inHarmony massage tables. We have 0 inHarmony Practitioner 2s. We sold out of our Practitioner 2s, and we have 6 pre-orders. I have 29 coming in next week. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Down to 126 black inHarmony meditation cushions, 85 beige inHarmony meditation cushions, 55 light gray fabric inHarmony meditation cushions. And know that our next container, the one that is loading, container number 4, is going to include a lot of meditation cushions that will probably hold us for the rest of the year. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to get some meditation cushions without electronics in as well to complete off that order in this container that's coming in next week as well. I'd mentioned container number 3 has cleared customs in Long Beach, and it's set to deliver, scheduled delivery for Monday. That's June 16th. So we are ahead of schedule, and I expect to be shipping no later than Friday. We could be shipping as early as Wednesday. So keep an eye out for our updates next week. Container number 4 is almost through quality control. It's really done with quality control. Now it just needs to be loaded in the container, and I'll have more of that in my updates coming up. inHarmony Media, 227 music meditations. Anthony was at this festival with me. He performed kirtan and sound healings, and it was absolutely awesome. And then inside our Shakti sanctuary, we actually had a little rogue sound system. So Anthony and Brent were able to do some activations. It was really a very, very special weekend. And to chase my 5-year-old around a festival, more about that when we get into events. But we did have a couple delays. Anthony is back in his studio this evening, and he's going to get cranking on our next music meditation, which is going to be 8:52, as well as it's not going to be released in the app. However, our Vision Espresso partnership, which I talked about a couple weeks ago, is in full swing. This new demo, you can hear my voice. My voice really isn't 100% yet, but I wanted to get the vocals done for the demo. They are done and they are uploaded, and I think it's awesome. I am very happy with the way that it came out. So we're still at 227. However, the newest 7-minute and 30-second demo is updated, and I think it's absolutely spectacular. Let me know your thoughts. Shoot us a message in Telegram, either the affiliate channel or the user group, and let us know what you think. This exciting partnership that we have at Vision Espresso is building and getting better and better. I'm going to have an event in August that I'm going to be able to mention, and we're going to have an affiliate discount code if you want your own Vision Espresso. I'm going to share some of my Vision Espresso once we're done putting our vibroacoustic frequencies behind it. And this is going to turn out to be a fantastic partnership that I'm super excited about. So keep an eye out for that. Our next music meditation will be 852 Hertz, Volume 2. And Anthony is super pumped to get that going. That will come in 5 different durations, 11 minutes up to 66 minutes. There's a lot of good stuff coming from a music perspective, including some artist promos. Believe it or not, they're difficult to get out. These artists that we're collaborating with, they're very particular about what they want. So I'm going to stop talking about them until they're actually in the app, and we'll talk about them in hindsight instead of what's coming. But just know that there's a lot of collaborations coming with different artists. inHarmony Science and Research, we launched the largest vibroacoustic study to date. We made those edits to streamline the process, and we did update our science and research page. And that's what I want to share with you here. So I want to show you just by going on our website when you're on a desktop computer, and you click on Learn in the top right corner, and then Science and Research. And you will see that I created this nice little video that talks about that study. It's exactly the paperwork that's sitting here, which is kind of what I outline in how to participate in this study. We're already getting a lot of phenomenal entries that come in, and you can watch the video or you can click play up here. And then right here, you can actually print this out. So you can download the sign and print it, and it will automatically download into your browser, and it'll give you the ability for you to Shopify. That's not working. So we're going to figure that out. But by the time you watch this video, that link will work, and it's going to be to download this sign so that you can create one of these. And I just put it in, in a sign holder that I got at Staples. And all they do is scan the pre-session survey and then scan the post-session survey. And then, of course, we've got links to that as well if you want to do it on your computer. And then it goes on to the rest of our science and research. But I'm really excited about this. It is huge. And this is something that is really going to make a huge impact on the science and research side. We've got other science and research that's happening right now that I can't talk about, but know that it's happening. And I want one of these signs next to every one of our devices. If you have a client and patients, if you're using it in your home, you can fill this out before and after every single one of your sessions, because you're a different person before and after each session. So this is something that we're very excited about. And of course, we have our next published paper, which is a literary review of 47 studies that we are going to publish as well. That report is in my inbox for review, which I'm super excited about. So that'll be coming in the next few weeks. I have my meeting with my science and research team on Friday, and we've got some other stuff happening there as well. My inHarmony certification course, I'm pretty sure tomorrow is going to be the last day that I'm recording. It's really hard. My phone rings all day long, and I always choose to answer my phone, as many of you know. It's the most important thing that I think that I do. So it has caused some delays in getting my certification done. However, this course is very close to being completed, and I am pumped. Events. We got a lot of events that are happening right now. May 31st, from 3 to 6 p.m. at Desert Moon Wellness here in Las Vegas, we hosted what wound up being a really big event to bring the wellness community together here in Las Vegas. There were probably 150 people there. There were probably 30 vendors that had different products, different services from around Las Vegas. IV, Mike and Alyssa were there with my Align mat. We obviously had all of their hyperbaric on display. Their acupuncturist was there. Their concierge medical doctor was on site. They had crews and teams from all over. The OsteoStrong team was there. There were publications that were there. And of course, James himself from RadFest spoke on an amazing panel. It was really a wonderful event, and I'm super glad that we were there. Obviously honored to have it inHarmony there. And we might just have a presence at RadFest as well. I have a call with them on tomorrow, I believe. So RadFest is coming up here. It's July 10th to the 13th. It's going to be at the Red Rock Casino. And I got to tell you, I've been looking at the speakers. I've been looking at the topics. They really are at the tip of the spear when it comes to longevity, science, and research. I'm super excited. I think I'm going to go and bring my parents. If inHarmony doesn't have a presence there, I might bring my parents anyway. If we do, I'm really excited about it. I just realized that that same July 11th, which is that Friday, is actually our next webinar, which I'm going to announce next week. So we might have to reschedule that. We'll just see. And I'll have to re-record the promos that I just recorded. That's a total other conversation. I just got back from High Vibe Fest. It was technically Thursday night until Monday afternoon. However, since we loaded in an installation, we were there early and we left late. 6 days out of the office. Grateful to be back, grateful to be getting caught up, and really an incredible activation. And my daughter's first festival, as I've mentioned a couple times now. June 23rd to June 27th is the LMT Success School Massage Therapy CE credit, I guess is the best way for me to explain it. But this is put on by the AMT, and this is one of the largest gatherings of massage therapists annually. They do it twice a year. Super excited for Kate and Brian to have their presence there, as they have at the last 2 or 3. And I will be there as well. That Thursday night, I'm on a red eye to New York to move my parents to Las Vegas, which I'm super excited about. And then after that, we are going to be I have a speaking engagement, July 20th to the 23rd. That's going to be the Executive Presence Immersion and Mastermind with Catherine Fakara. She is the C Group Studio. I'm going to be doing a guided music meditation, and then I'm also going to be doing my Science of Mindfulness talk, and I think a couple other topics that she wants me to cover about the nervous system and exactly how sound and vibration impacts the nervous system. I'm going to have a video crew there. We will record that. We will share that content, and of course, put it up on our socials as well. July 28th to the 31st is the World Massage Festival. I'm going to try and squeeze in Brain Camp 2025 with Brain Tap in North Carolina. When I tell you the calendar and the schedule is getting bananas, I mean it. And then I think August 8th, 9th, and 10th, I'm going to be in Phoenix for a Vision Espresso event at AI Surfer. It's just bananas, like absolutely bananas when I look at this schedule. It is the most hectic I've been in a very long time, and I love it. August 22nd to September 5th, I'm going to be at Burning Man. And then, of course, in November, which is so close at this point, Positive Prime's live event was moved to Boston, and I'll have more details on that as well in the coming months. To say there's a lot going on, that's just my event schedule. That's not even what the team is working on. We just brought on a new teammate, Sarah. She's incredible to help us with operations. She's been assimilating incredibly over the last few weeks. Our team is humming and growing, and I am grateful. There's 28 of us now. It's a huge team that helps us to get this done. I am simply the face and the loudspeaker that gets to talk about all the amazing things that we're doing, but it's really the team that backs me up and backs up me and Dom that really helps us get everything done. And I'm eternal to that team, and I'm eternal to our partners, our affiliates, and all of our owners of our technology around the country. We continue to break records month after month. We continue to grow what feels like exponentially, but it's not really exponential. It's still quite linear. And I'm waiting for that exponential kick, which I know is just around the corner. Our press, our PR, all of it continues to be on a larger stage. And I am just grateful for those that create content with us, ask questions, and share our message with their audience. So on that note, please subscribe, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or X. Subscribe so you get the latest updates. Tag somebody that you think needs to hear this message. Share this with your audience as it's our weekly update. See you on Telegram. Thank you for being here. And I hope you have an absolutely spectacular